Devashish, good afternoon. कौन করছো?
Good afternoon, sir.
Hello,
Yes, sir. Good afternoon.
Devashish.
Hello. Yes, sir. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, sir.
Devashish, you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good afternoon. Hello. Good afternoon, sir. Hello.
Devashish, are you hearing me?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon. Hello. Good afternoon, sir. Hello. Hello, sir. Good afternoon. Hello. Good afternoon, sir.
Hello,
Good afternoon.
Devashish.
Hello. Hello. Hello,
Hello,
sir. Good afternoon.
hello, Devashish.
Yes, sir. Hello.
Hello,
Good afternoon.
Devashish.
Good afternoon, sir. Yes, sir. Good afternoon. Yes, sir. I can hear you. Hello. Hello, sir. Sir, good afternoon. Hello. Hello, sir. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, sir. Hello.
Devashish.
Good afternoon, sir. Can you hear me, sir?
Hello,
Yes, sir. Good afternoon.
Devashish.
Yes, sir. Hello.
Devashish.
Yes, sir. I can hear you. Hello. Hello, sir. Good afternoon. Hello.
Devashish, are you hear me?
Yes, sir. I can hear you.
Hello,
Hello. You. Sir, good afternoon.
just to start now, revised
Good afternoon,
equation
sir.
of Unit 1.
Hello. Hello, sir. Hello.
Okay, just today I'll discuss about the Unit 1 and that is belongs to the Picard's method of approximation. Okay,
Good
Picard's
afternoon, sir.
method of approximation I have written here.
Hello.
Just I
Hello.
am comment
Shubhani.
discuss that one. So first of all, actually consider a linear differential first order equation. Consider first order equation. Consider first order equation. That means that is dy by dx. See dy by dx which is equal to
Hello.
function of xy.
Good afternoon, sir.
Okay, dy
Hello.
by dx which is equal to
Hello. Hello. Good afternoon, sir.
dy by dx is equal to function of xy. That is consider one function with given boundary condition. Given boundary condition here y of x0, y of x0 which is equal to y0. That is the boundary condition. And we consider that is one equation. Picard's method tells us we can find the successive solution. That you can find the successive solution by doing the integration of the function. This is a one function which is given here. So we can find the value of y here, and that is we can define here dy is equal to fxy, function of x comma y, then dx. Then integrate this value, and this is y0 to y, and this is integrate this function, that is x0 to x. Just separable, you can do that one, and need to solution. Continue this solution up to this term, differentiate this function. Again, see this function also evaluate integration of this function, that is y, and the limiting value is y0 and y is there, and this is function of xy. You cannot integrate this value. That is equal to function of x0 to x, that is function of xy, and dx is there. So you have finally put here, see this result. This is y minus y0, or this is y minus y0, or we can represent this y is equal to y0 plus integration of x0 to x, function of x comma y, that is dx. This consider, this is the equation 2. This is equation 2. This is an integral equation for the unknown value of y under the integral sign is there. So we can find out the y1, y2, y3, y4, y5 in continuous process by using the integration, that is called successive methods of Picard's law. So first of all, y is given, we can evaluate here y value, and we come to next y1, first approximation, y is equal to y0 in the function of x0. So first y1 you can evaluate. First we need to evaluate of y1. See how to find y1, that is of y0 plus integration of this function x0 to x, function of x comma y0. You can substitute, this is y0. Initial case we can put the value of y in place of y0 and integrate this function with respect to x. Then you can find the another value here, that is the y1. After that you need to find the y2. Then what is the y2 integration? And that is of y0 plus integration of x0 to x, then this is function of x comma y1, that is dx. Again, so continue y3, that is integration of y0 plus function integration of x0 to x, that is function of x comma y2, and dx. See, if continue this type of process, if continue this type of process, continue the process, then we have got a solution up to n terms. If continue this process, we have got a solution, that is yn. Yn is equal to y0 plus integration of x0 to x, then function of x comma y n minus 1 dx. That is the yn or solution. Hence the given method gives a approximation results of y1, y2. First we have find the initial value is given y0, then we can evaluate the here y1, then evaluate the y2, then evaluate the y3, and so on, each having the better result of preceding one, each having the better result, having the better result. The preceding one. So this is your solution actually by the method of Picard's approximation method. So Process is the first y0 is given, then you can find the y1 by substituting y is equal to y0. Then you can find the y2 by substituting y is equal to y1. Then you can find the y3 by substituting y is equal to y2, and so on. Actually, whatever you have to find here, better results. Y1 is better results than y0. Y2 is better results than y1. Y3 is better results than y2, and so on, having the better results for of each of the questions. Then just we'll discuss one example for the Picard's approximation method. Suppose one example we consider dy by dx is given here, dy by dx, and that is equal to function of xy. I have already told this value, and that is mentioned here, y minus of x divided by y plus of x. And initial condition is given, x is equal to 0 and y is equal to y is equal to 1. That is the initial condition that represents x0 and y0. The initial solution. We need to solve this question by using the Picard's approximation method. So we need to solve this by Picard's method. Solve Picard's approximation by Picard's approximation method. So for x is equal to 0.2, then what is the value of y? If x is equal to 0.1, then what is the value of y actually? We need to find this value. Then how to solve this one? Already y1 have calculated here according to formula. That is, we have to calculate y is equal to y0 plus, that is integration of x0 to x, function of x comma y and d of x. See, y0 substitute here, that is y0 has already given, this is the 1 has given you. Then you can find here y value which is represented 1 plus integration of x0, that is 0 to x, function of x comma y. What is the y value? That is y0 you can put here. y0 is equal to 1, x comma 1 dx. Then function of xy is given this one. Then you can substitute x is equal to x and y is equal to 1. Then 1 minus x by 1 plus x. See. Then y, that is also you can evaluate here. That is 1 plus integration of 0 to x, 1 plus x, 1 minus x by 1 plus x dx. After integration, you have to find something. You can separate 1 by 1 plus x. That is also you can do 1 plus integration of 0 to x, 1 plus 1 plus or minus 1 plus x minus x, then 1 plus 2x minus 1 2 by 1 plus x. You can simplify this value. After that, see, when you integrate this result, then y value you will find here, y is equal to be found here, 1 minus x. The result is 1 minus of x plus 2 into log 1 plus x is there. After integration, you can find the value of this y, and this is naming as the y1. This is the naming as the y1. This is the naming as the y1 because y0 will put here. Then similar procedure you have to adapt it here. You can find the y2. The y2 put here. So that is 1 plus integration of x0 to x. And you can put the function of x comma y1 and dx. Okay. Then after that you can integrate this result. 1 plus integration of 0 to x. Then function of this value. That value becomes evaluated function of x comma y1. Then continuing this process, that is called the Picard's law or Picard's method of approximation. Okay. Then we will come to next another one example here. See, this is one another example here mentioned. Using the Picard's approximation method, fifth term of the equation of y dash is equal to 1 plus x such that y is equal to 1 when x is equal to 0. Check your answer by the finding the exact particular solution. Actually, here we need a one solution from Picard's approximation method and another solution from the particular integral solution. Then we can compare this solution. So first of all, particular solution we can need here. Here f of xy is given this value. Here f of xy, see here f of xy. Function of xy has given, that is y plus of x, and x0 that is initial state 0, and y0 that is of 1. See, then you can need the first solution. What is the first solution? That is the y1. We can first need to find the y1 solution. That is y0 plus 1 plus function integration of 0 to x, and define this is a function y x0 x plus of y0, that is a function, and d of x. After that, you can integrate this result. Y0 value was 1, you can put here, so this value becomes 1 and integrate this result. Then finally, we have to get here one solution after the integration of this equation. This also have written 1 plus integration of 0 to x, and that is 1 plus of x, you can integrate this result. Then that is a solution 1 plus x plus x square by 2. That is a one solution of the y1. Then similar procedure you have to adopt y2. What is the y2? Now y2 can be written as in place of y1. Then 1 plus integration of 0 to x, you can put here x plus y. Y is now this x plus y1. This value you can plus here. Plus 1 plus x square by 2. Then again integrate this result. Then what is the result? Now after integration of this result, we found that y2 and y2 becomes 1 plus x square plus x cube by 6. X cube by 6. That is the y2 by using the Picard's approximation method. Actually, what is your objective is that now you can find the fifth y5. Then again we calculate y3. Then what is the process of y3? Now y3 process is that 1 plus integration of 0 to x, then function x plus of y2. Y2 is this value plus 1 plus of x square plus of x cube by 6. Again integrate this result. Then after integration and simplification, value is given here. So what is the simplification value? Now y3 becomes 1 plus x square. See, 1 plus of x square plus x cube by 3 plus x cube by 3 plus x4 by 24. So this is one solution y3. y1, y2, y3 have find. Up to y5 we need to calculate. Again y4. So we need to find the y4. What is the y4? Now 1 plus integration of 0 to x. That is x plus y. Then x remains same and y is replaced in y3. So that is x plus of y3. That is the y3. Plus 1 plus x square plus x cube by 3 plus x4 by 24. Then there is dx. After that we find a solution y4. So what is the y4 solution? Now that is 1 plus x square. 1 plus x square. 1 plus x square plus x cube by 3. X cube by 3 plus x4 by 12. x4 by 12 plus x5 by 120. y4 is the another solution. See? y4, that is the y4 solution. Again, we need to find the y5. y5 need to calculate here. y5. So what is the y5 is there? 1 plus integration of 0 to x plus y4. So what is the y4? Now y4 is that 1 plus x. 1 plus x here. 1 plus x plus x square plus x cube by 3 plus x cube by 3 plus x4 by 24 plus x5 by 120. x5 by 120 dx. Then we have to find the y5 solution. This is the after integration we can find here. Sorry, this is not belongs to here. After find the solution, that is 1 plus x square plus 1 plus x square plus x cube by 3 plus x4 by 24 plus x5 by 120. x5 by 120. This is the y5. Okay. So we have evaluated the y5 solution here. Actually, our objective also वही था जो कि y5 calculation के. Now question is telling us to find the exact solution. To find the exact solution. How to find the exact solution? That is one question is given. How to find the exact solution? How to find? Question is given dy by dx is equal to x plus y. Just see here. So dy by dx minus of y is equal to x. That also you can represent here. See, so this is a linear differential equation. This equation is called the linear differential equation. Linear differential equation. dy by dx minus of y is equal to x. That is the linear differential equation. So we can find the integrating factor and its solution also we can need to find here. Here integrating factor is equal to e to the power p dx, that is minus x. E to the power minus x, that is the integrating factor. Then what is the solution? Now y into integrating factor is equal to whole integration q into integrating factor into dx. And that is the y into integrating factor e to the power minus of x, which is equal to integration of q. What is the q value? Now q has given here x and e to the power minus of x dx. Then we can apply here by parts method. You can apply here by parts method. Then solution must be y e to the power of minus x is equal to, when you apply the by parts method, then the solution becomes cx. Solution becomes cx. C e to the power x minus of x minus of 1. Here condition is given x is equal to 0 and y is equal to 1. X is equal to 0 and y is equal to 1. You can substitute here. X 0, that is means that is the y. 1, c minus 1. Y also 1, this is 1 value, and c is equal to 1. C is equal to 2, that is 1, that is 2, 1 plus 1. Then finally you have to get the c is equal to 2 solution. Then what is the actual solution? This is the actual solution. Then y is equal to y e to the power x, e to the power minus x is equal to c2 e to the power minus x minus of x minus of 1. That is your solution. Then when we expand e to the power x, when we expanded e to the power x series, e to the power x series क्या है? 1 plus x square by 2 factorial plus x cube by 3 factorial. When we can substitute here, then finally we got the solution. Y is equal to 1 plus x square plus x cube by 3 plus dot, which is same as this equation. When we compare this equation, this is 1 and this is 2. This is the exact solution, and this is the exact solution. This one is the exact solution, and this one is the by using the Picard's approximation method. When we compare this equation, exactly we have to find here. This method is called as the Picard's approximation method. Again, we'll come to just Taylor series expansion. Actually, what is Taylor series expansion? Taylor series, that is the also called as the power series form of the given function. That is basically that is considered same equation, that is dy by dx, and that is equal to function of f of x y, and with initial condition y of x0 is equal to of y0. When it is this equation, we expand it in the form of this, like 1 y equal to y0 plus x minus x0, f x minus x0 y dash of 0 point plus x minus of x0 square by 2 factorial, x minus x0 square by 2 factorial y double dash 0, y double dash 0 value, and so on. Continue this. This series expansion is called as the Taylor series expansion. So this series expansion is called as the Taylor series. This is Taylor series expansion. Taylor series expansion. In this series, this is the initial value given, initial x0 value, and y0 has initial value. These are the initial value. X0 and y0 the initial value. Initial value has given us. We need to expand a function. Power series represent us. We need to expand a series. Whenever a function is given, we need to expand it. That is called Taylor series. We need to expand it. That is called Taylor series. Or we need to find a specific result when all the data are given. Okay. So just of all, we discussed now the one example. Now we have to discuss now one example here. Taylor series example. This is one example given us. See, y dash is equal to given here. This is a y dash. Y dash is equal to given us the x plus y and y0 is equal to 1. By Taylor series method, expand it and find the value of y when x is equal to 0.2 and 0.1. When x is equal to 0.2, what is the result? And when x is equal to 0.1, what is the result? So what is the expanded form of the Taylor series? So first of all, we need to calculate here. C क्या क्या calculation करना पड़ेगा मुझे ना, y dash निकालना पड़ेगा मुझे, ऑलरेडी जो गिवन है मुझे y dash आज ऑलरेडी गिवन है, उसको फिर डेरिवेटिव करना पड़ेगा इस फंक्शन को, फिर कंटिन्यूअस डेरिवेटिव पार्ट रिजल्ट निकालना पड़ेगा, उसके बाद y0 का वैल्यू हम सब्स्टिट्यूट करेंगे. बा we substitute again the value of y dash. So first of all, one function here defined here, solution y dash has given us y dash that is equal to x plus y. The y dash 0, y dash 0 value. What is the y dash 0 value? Now that is x0 plus y0. And x0 and y0 value has already given you. That is x0, that is 0, and y0 is 1. Then 0 plus 1, that is 1. Again, you can differentiate this function. Y double dash, there is 1 plus of y dash. Then you can put the y double dash, y double dash 0. Then y dash 0, that is 1 plus y dash 0. What is the y dash 0? That is 1. 1 plus 1, that is 2. Again, y triple dash. What is the result? Now 1 derivative 0, and this is y double dash. And what is the result of y triple dash? 0, that is y double dash 0 value, so that is also 2. And all other values becomes y fourth derivative, that is y third derivative के साथ equal होगा. Then what is the result here? Now y fourth derivative 0 point, that is also 2. Then continue this and so on and so on. That is the expand of the Taylor series on the results. Then we can substitute these values in the Taylor series expanded form. The y series becomes x0 0, and here given is of x0 is equal to 0 and of y0 is equal to 1. When you expand it, then you can find y of x. You have represented y of x, and that is equal to y0 plus x of 1, y0 plus x minus of x0 into f dash x0 y0 plus x minus x0 square by 2 factorial, and that is f double dash of x0 y0 and so on. So first of all, x you can substitute 0.1. Then what is the result? Now y of 0.1 value becomes y0 has 1, then 1 plus x minus x0. So x is 0.1 minus 0, 0.1 minus 0. This value f double dash x0 y0. Then what is the result? Now that is f double dash f dash 0 single f dash 0, that is also 1, that is into 1 plus 1 0.1 minus 0 whole square by 2 factorial. F double dash x0 y0, that is 2 plus 0.1 minus 0 whole cube by 3 factorial into 2 and so on. If we consider specific some values, here. Some specific value we have to consider here. Some specific value we need to consider here. Okay. So we consider the value of this. The finally you have to calculate one of them solution from this. Then you can 2 point or 3 point you consider, and that value becomes 1.1103. 1.1103. Then similar procedure you have to adapt at y 0.2. Y 0.2. Then all the 0.2 value you can substitute in this equation. Then we find here 1.2427. That is the result. Everyone see, by the Taylor series expansion, we basically calculate the y dash, y double dash, y triple dash, and so on, and to substitute the value x0, y0 in this result. After that, we can substitute in the given formula of the Taylor series method and evaluate it. Okay. Then this is the Taylor series expansion we have expanded here. Then we will discuss Taylor series expansion. We can discuss. Then we come to next. Just a minute. Just a minute. So we have discussed the Taylor series expansion. Then we'll come to the another method, Euler's method. And modified Euler's method we have to use now. Euler's method. We have to discuss now Euler's method. Actually, what is the Euler's method? That is also considered for one linear differential equation for same process dy by dx we have to consider, and that is the function of xy with initial condition given of y of x0 which is equal to of y0. So this condition must be satisfied, and that solution we need to find by a method of Euler's. So that is one formula is given when I find the y1, that is value of y0 plus h into function of x0 comma y0. That is the Euler's method for finding the solution. So one example here given, by using the Euler's method we can compute the solution. There is one given equation dy by dx. One example has given us, that is dy by dx. dy by dx which is equal to given x plus y. And initial condition also given x0 which is equal to 0 and y0 which is equal to 1. x0 is given 0 and y0 has 1 given us. So we consider h. We consider h. When x is equal to 1, what is the value of y? X is equal to 1, then what is the value of y? We need to find this value. So x minus x0 by number of intervals, that is h. We already told that we can consider h value, that is x minus of x0 divided by h. Number of interval we can choose here. Suppose the number of interval is 10. So 1 minus 0 by 10, that is 1 by 10 or 0.1. So first of all, we consider h as the 0.1. H as the 0.1 here consider. Okay. So dy by dx is equal to x plus y. X0 has given, y0 has given, x1 is equal to 1. Then what is the value of y? So h has not given us. So we can compute the value of h. The how to formula to finding the value of h. Now h is equal to x minus x0 by number of intervals. The number of intervals is 10. So 1 minus 0 by 10, that is 0.1. That is h. So now using this formula, function of xy is given, we compute the accurate result here. So we can calculate the process. Here given x, suppose we can given here f of xy, the value has given, that is equal to x plus of y, and x0 has given, that is equal to 0, and y is equal to y0 is equal to 1 as given us. X0 is equal to 0 and y0 is equal to 1 given us. You can need to compute the result. Some value of x is given us, and some values of y also given us, and some values of function of xy also given. Actually, interval is age. 10 interval we consider here. 10 interval. 0.1, 0.2, 0.3. The first interval is 0.0, and second 0.1, and third 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8, 0.9, and 1.0. These are the intervals for H is given here. Okay, then H is given here, that is 0.0, 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8, 0.9, and 1.0. The first y is given, y is equal to 1.0 because 1 is given. So that is 1.0. Then what is the function of xy value? We can evaluate here. x0 plus y0. This is condition is x0 plus y0. Again, the new values of y you can find, that is h plus y0 plus y0 plus h into function of x0 y0. This is the result. We need to find this result. So see here, x0 is equal to 0.1, where 0, x0 and y0 when add together, this result is 1.0. Again, we can substitute here y0, that is, what is the value y? Now, y0 is equal to 1 plus h is 0.1 whole into function of x0 y0, x0 plus y0, that is 1.0. Then we can add here, that is 1.10. This is the first solution, but this is the result of the first function of this 0.0. Then we'll come to 0.1 here. See 0.1, what is the y value? Then y value becomes 1.10 is the value here, 1.10. Then there is 1.10, you consider here 1.10. Then 1.10, and this value f of xy, this value plus this value 1.20, this value plus of this value, that is 1.20, and all the data put here 1.10. This value y0 changes to y1, that is 1.10, this value 1.10, 1.10 plus 0.1 into this value 1.20, and that is equal to 1.2. See, again this value 1.22, we consider that value of y 1.22, and this value plus this value you can found here 0.2 plus 1.22, 1.42. After that, you can substitute here, that is 1.22. This is here 1.22 plus 0.1 is same, 0.1 into this value 1.42, and this final value becomes, this is the final value, this is the final 1.42 value becomes 1.36, 1.36. This value 1.36. 0.3, the another will see here 1.36 in substitute here, that is the value of y. 1.36. Then this is x0 plus y0 is given you. Then 0.3 plus of 1.36. See. Then what is the result? Now 0.66. 1 point of 66. And see this result by Euler's method. This is Euler's method. Euler's method. Then you can put 1.36 plus 0.1 into this result 1.66. 1.66, which is equal to 1.6, 1.36, then 1.53 is there. 1.53 is there. Then 0.4, this value, again, this value substitute here, 1.53. Then this value plus this value again, that is 1.93. Then substitute here, 1.56, 1.53 plus h is 0.1 into this value 1.93. And that is equal to, you will simplify this result, 1.53, after that this result 1.72. 1.72. And this value again substitute here, 1.72. 1.72. That is, you can add here this value plus of this value. 2.22. This is result of 2.22. This is result of 2.22. See, after that, these two values become 1.72 plus of 0.1 whole into 2.22. See this result, and that result becomes 1.94. 1.94. Then see this result 1.72. This is 0.6 is there, another 0.6. 1.4, 1.94 is the 1.94. Again, these are added here, then that is the 2.54. This is 2.54. Then you can use here, there is 1.94. 1.94 plus of 0.1 into 2.54. 2.54. 2.54. And this value becomes 2.19. This is a 2.19. 2.19. Again, this is the value of 2.19 here. This is equal to 2.19. Then this value becomes 2.89. This is the 2.89 and so on. And this value becomes 2.48. You can produce that, that is 2.48. And again, this is the 2.48. So again, this is the 2.48. This is the 2.48. And this value becomes 3.29. 3.29. And this value becomes 2.81. 2.81. Then next value becomes 2.81. Then the final result becomes 2.81. This is 2.81. And this value becomes 3.71. And this value becomes 3.18. 3.18. See, so this is the result of 3.18. This is the result of 3.18 by the Euler's method. So the required approximate solution of y is equal to 3.18. This is the required approximate value of y. This is the required approximate value of y after the 10th iterations of the value of x. So we consider that is the solution of the given problem. Then that is the Euler's method we can discuss here. About the Euler's method we can discuss here. Now we'll just come to modified Euler's method. Okay. So today I will discuss up to this much the Euler's method, and tomorrow we will discuss the modified Euler's method. Unit 1, tomorrow we will finish module 1 revise. Okay.
Hello.
Perhaps today's time has already done. The next class will start. My next class is
Hello, sir.
just certainly started.
Hello.
So thank you to all. Have you any doubt from your side?
No
Hello?
doubt, sir. No doubt, sir.
No doubt.
No doubt. Sir.
Okay. So thank you to all. Next class we will discuss the modified Euler's method. Okay. Thank you. Thank you to all.